Oka hey, BOOZHOO! BOOZHOO nish Anishinaabe do. Hello, my fellow Anishinaabe. And welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast
about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha.
I am Michael.
And I am NANABOOZHOO. And today, oh wow, we got a really good Ojibwe word of the day. You want to tell them what the word is, sweetie?
Sure. Today's Ojibwe word of the day. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Blueberry pie.
That's right. And we, it's really hard to learn Ojibwe sometimes when they're really long words like that. So Natasha and I put together a couple of chords. We wrote a little song to help you learn it. So, Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani. And how that translates is like, Mina is blueberry. Mina bashki mina sagani is like blueberry sauce. And then, Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe jigan. Batusi chikani bakwe jigan is like pie. So, here's our song and we hope you like it. Hey. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan.
And I wanted a piece of blueberry pie, so I went up and I asked this guy, but he only spoke Ojibwe, so I had to say,
Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Yeah, mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Hey. Hoka hey, mina bashki mina sagani batusi chikani bakwe shikan. Blueberry pie. And you have been listening to
BOOZHOO
NANABOOZHOO,
the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha.
I am Michael.
and I am NANABOOZHOO, and I will see you again.
Gigawabamin.
Mirawa. Ho.
And thank you for watching. We'll see you again. Sweetie? You're not going to end the show already, are you? Nah. Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back, Cousin Missy. Mino Giga Jabe. Good morning. Gold star for Missy? Gold star for Missy. BOOZHOO, miss. And, hey, Gwen Carly says, Michael. Michael, I think Gwen's saying hello. Hey, Gwen. Welcome to the show. BOOZHOO, Gwen. And, oh, silver star for Gwen. Let's not forget. Silver star for Gwen. BOOZHOO, Gwen. And Joseph's here. Hey, BOOZHOO, Joe. Let's get the bronze star for Joseph. Coming in third. Daniel Black, once again. Nothing. Nothing for Daniel Black. Hey, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Way to be first loser. Fourth place, you got nada. Nothing. Gawinga go. I guess that means don't. Gawin. What's thing? Kakinagegu. Gawin kakinagegu. No, it's not. I don't know. Gawin gegu. That's what don't is. Gawin gegu. No, I don't know what I'm saying. S clubby headed 174.96. 5th place. Can we get a she says boron star. Whatever that is. I think she means a maroon star. You want a maroon star? I don't have any maroon stars. Can you get that maroon marker and just draw a star in there? Okay, I'll draw a star. There. But nothing for Daniel, right? Nope, Daniel gets nothing. No, sorry. And Jim Dunn's here. Hey, bonjour, Jim. Jim's got a cup of coffee there and some blueberry pie. Mina bashki, mina sagani, batusi jagani, bakwajagan. And I bring this up, you know why, sweetie? Why? Because it's the longest word in the Ojibwe language. Is that what they say? That's what I always heard. When I was teaching Ojibwe, it was always the same question. Oh, you're teaching Ojibwe, huh? Mm-hmm. Do you know the word for blueberry pie? Because everybody remembers their Ojibwe teacher in high school saying the one, the longest word, because it's like, well, yeah, I guess. There's blueberry, and then there's a blueberry sauce, and then there's pie, which is, a type of bread. So in a way, it's really long. But it's a really sweet tune. You did a nice job writing that song, Michael. Hey, thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. Hey, everyone, welcome to the show. Songwriter, rock star cartoonist is what they call him. That's what I call me. Okay. That's what I call you too. Yeah. And over here, the lovely and the talented Natasha. Well, hi. So how you doing today, sweetie? Not too bad. It's floor washing day. You think we're going to wash the floor? I don't know. We got a perfect record so far of saying we're going to and then never doing it. We vacuumed last Saturday. Yeah. That's not washing. We gotta wash that bathroom. I know, it's so gross. Hi. So today, Kazibigi, Saginagay, G's a good floor washing day. You gotta wash those floors. It's a traditional Indian day for washing floors. And we got band practice today. Is that what you're thinking of it as? Band practice? We got to practice with Cousin Tom. We're at a special music at our little reservation church tomorrow. So we got to run some songs, some guitar riffs, Oh, how do you guys worship? You get on your knees and pray? Yeah, okay. That's real entertaining. Me and Tom, we rock out on the guitars. That's how I communicate with the Great Spirit. You're a little sassy this morning. I got a little bit of an edge, sweetie. I can't help it. I roll that way. I'm a rock star. Rock star. So anyway, what are we talking about today, sweetie? Niman Wendam Nungum. Oh, I'm just happy today. Ningash Kingdom, I'm sad. You're sad? Why are you sad? Because poor old Jesse, what's his name, is going to go to jail. Jussie Smollett? Jussie Smollett. He's innocent. Do you really believe that? No. I don't care. I'm just trying to help teach the word today. Okay. To one of today's words, Ningash Kingdom. Oh, I'm sad. You ever get sad? I'm so sad. What makes you sad, sweetie? Global warming. Global warming makes you sad? Yeah. It does not. Not really. Does it make you scared? No. Does it make you happy? No. What makes you sad? And what makes you happy? For Natasha, because she's a bleeding heart liberal, global warming makes her sad. You're like that Indian guy on a commercial we can't play. The guy from Iron Eyes or whatever. Yeah, crying Iron Eyes. We got a copyright notification for that. That commercial is like 30 years old and we didn't even play the sound. I know, but they don't like us playing it. Remember that commercial with the Indian guys like canoeing through New York City or something? And he gets out and he's walking around looking at all the city stuff. And a car drives by and throws some McDonald's garbage on at his feet. And he looks up and he looks into the camera. And a single tear comes down. And it says, "Only you can clean up America. It's 1975. And the Indians are crying because we're littering too much. Don't you feel bad? You made this Indian cry. Quit littering." And that's when they started the environmentalist campaign. So anyway, Natasha's kind of like that guy. One single tear just dripping down my face. Yeah. And, but we played that commercial. We didn't even play it. We used it as like just cool graphics on one of our music videos. One of our MTV music videos. We're VH1 at best. Yeah, VH1. Where are they now? And so we played, we shut the sound off. We put a filter on it. We could barely tell what it was. Yeah, you get a little notification saying, "Oh, any ad revenue you get, we're going to take," or something. I don't know. It wasn't a copyright strike, but we're not supposed to use stuff like that. I don't know why. So we're probably going to get a copyright strike today, too. For what? For the moon landing thing. You going to talk about the moon landing? Yeah. So anyway. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You've got a phone call. Already? Yeah, on line 2. Okay. Caller. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. How dare you! Oh, gee. Greta Thunberg? How dare you, NANABOOZHOO! I do not think you should be making jokes. It is not funny to make jokes about global warming. It is real. It's going to kill us all. You come to us looking for hope, and I say to you, how dare you? How dare you? Hi, Greta. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Greta, this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. You know what your problem is, NANABOOZHOO? What? You blah, 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 and you come to me for hope. Well, we are no strangers to love, you and I. What? Blah, blah, blah. How dare you? Yeah. You want to learn an Ojibwe phrase? Okay. Niman Waindam Noongum. I'm happy today. Or I'm happy. What happened to today, sweetie? You forgot to write it. Okay. Noongum means today. I'm happy today. Can you say Niman Waindam, Greta Thunberg? Niman Waindam. I'm happy. Oh, Noongum. What does that mean? Noongum in Ojibwe means today. Noongum, you come to us, Noongum, looking for hope? How dare you? Yeah, okay. And then there's Ningush Kingdom. I'm sad, Ningush Kingdom. Ningush Kingdom, I am sad. I am so sad today, NANABOOZHOO. Why? Because you make fun of global warming. It makes me sad. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Greta. Listen, I got to get back to my show. Can I teach you one more phrase? You teach me one more phrase. It's Gigawaba Min, Minowa. I will see you again. Gigawaba Min, Minowa. I will see you again. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. See ya, Greta. Greta Thunberg, sweetie. Yeah. I don't think she's a very happy person. Yeah, I don't think so either. She's so crabby all the time. I don't think she's sad. I think she's mad. And then Nish Gadazi. Nish Gadazi. She's angry. I'm angry. She's angry. Nish Gadazi. Nish Gadazi. I'm angry. You can always remember how to say angry because it's the one Ojibwe phrase you can say through grit teeth. If I had any teeth. I can't really. But you know what I'm saying. And let's see what else is going on here. My favorite detective movie, The Narrow Margin with David Clark, will be on TCM Monday morning. Check your local listings. It's a good training flick. The Narrow Margin. That's where the skinny marginalized people live. The skinny Indians in the narrow margins. I'm so tired of being marginalized, sweetie. Do you feel marginalized in society? Yeah, man. Nobody cares about me. You know, I'm underrepresented as a hetero. Are you a hetero? Yeah. Hey, that's our word. Don't you use that word. Heteros. I'm going to start a hetero pride parade. Come on, boys. Let's go marching. Talk about making babies the normal way. We're heterosexual, we're here. It's clear. However that goes. We're here. We're heterosexuals. We won't go away. But that's the big difference between gay and heterosexual, sweetie. What's that? We got no pride. You don't have any pride in being straight? Nah. It's not a thing you take pride in. Hey, guys, guess what? I, I found that Winona Ryder kind of cute. Yeah, good for you. Why don't you get in a parade? Why don't you parade around how much you love Winona Ryder? Do you love Winona Ryder? Not really. I actually know who I love. Who do you love? This is going to make a lot of people angry. Don't make them angry. I kind of like Ilhan Omar and Ocasio-Cortez. Do you like them both? But I get jealous. Well, Giza Gain, I love you. But yeah, in spite of everything, in spite of speaking of environmental stuff and hateful people, I gotta admit, it probably won't last. She's gonna hit the wall like everybody else and lose a lot of her charm. We'll never hear from Ocasio-Cortez after she's 40 because it just won't be cute anymore. You don't think anybody's cute after 40? No, sure I do. But Ocasio-Cortez is famous because she's so beautiful. Sorry, you guys. And Ilhan Omar, Minnesotans, you know that lady who hates America and says 9/11, some people did some stuff, and death to America, please vote for me. I kind of like her. How can you like her? I tell you, I like her a whole lot more than that fat waste of skin Governor Waltz. Why don't you like Governor Waltz? First of all, he doesn't even try. What do you mean? He's not cute at all. Hello, dude. Number one, nobody needs a hand signal interpreter for your dumb speeches. You have, what's that called? CC? Oh yeah, closed caption. Yeah. I don't know, I was watching Waltz talk about mandating shutdowns. Oh, this is why I don't like Governor Waltz. Why? There's a lady in Minnesota who defied the shutdown order of her business last summer. And she was pretty vocal about it. She had a t-shirt that said, Governor Waltz isn't my king. So Waltz comes out last summer and says, hey, you guys, there's a cold going around. You're going to get the sniffles. You better close up your businesses. No, not you, Walmart. But if you have your own private restaurant, that's closed. I don't care how many bills you have. We don't want you getting the sniffles. And this lady was like, I don't care about that. And he goes, oh, really? You're gonna? Because now, guess who's got to spend 90 days in jail and $1,000 fine? Who? That lady who I couldn't be troubled learning her name. Or the town. Do I remember the name of her bar? Anyway, some small town, middle America. I think she was St. Albert Lee. That's not a town. Albert Lee? Saint? I don't know. I don't even know the name of the town. Anyway, but that's a true story. Some lady is going to spend 3 months in jail. You know? Yeah, have a Merry Christmas for defying the mandate. I didn't realize mandates were laws. You mean it's mandatory, Governor Waltz? Well, here's a mandate. Since we're throwing mandates at each other, why don't you put down the sweets? Your gut is out of control. You look like Chris Christie. I don't take health advice from a man who looks like he's going to have a heart attack any day now. You're a fat waste of a suit. That suit is way too big. Nobody should be wearing... Give that suit you wear to Donald Trump, because you're fatter than he is. Quit fat shaming the governor. Oh, yeah, okay. But the rest of you guys, I mean, I like you guys, you know. If the BOOZHOO crew, I'm not saying this to hate on fat people. If you're watching the show and you got a few extra pounds, to me, there's more of you to love. You know. But Governor Waltz, you can't just be locking up people for not obeying your mandates. I don't care how sensible they might be. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You got a phone call. Oh, really? Okay. What line? Line 2. Line 2. Hey, Keanu Reeves. Hey, dude, what's going on? Oh, I'm just going off on a rant against Governor Waltz for some reason. Dude, you better not talk about the governor that way. You're going to get in trouble. Why am I going to get into trouble? Dude, that guy's a very powerful person. If he watches your show, you're going to go into the jail right along with that lady. You know, he's going to do a mandate, and you'll end up in jail, dude. Yeah, I sure hope not. Did you get shot? No. Did you take the red pill? Yes. You know, that's all right. You know, got a movie coming out. It's going to take the red pill, dude. Yeah. You going to see my new movie, The Matrix #3 or 4 or whatever it is? Probably not. Why not, dude? It's a great movie. You're going to love my movie. Well, I don't know. I don't want to get a cold by going into a theater. What, am I going to have to get a test in my nose just to go watch your dumb movie? Nah, I'll watch it on TV when it... I probably won't even... I don't care. I love the idea of a red pill waking people up to the truth. But beyond that, I don't need to see an old man doing judo moves. That is pretty much what that movie's about, dude. It's really gnarly. Yeah. So what else? You just called to tell me not to talk bad about our ruler? Yeah, he's your leader, dude. He's the Ogama. He's the Ogama. Yeah, I guess in a way, Governor Waltz is our chief, huh, sweetie? He's my leader. He's my leader. He will lead me into salvation. That's right, dude. So what else? Oh, not much. Just watching your show, learning some Ojibwe. You're going to talk about the moon? Yeah, I was thinking about talking about the moon. I was thinking about going up to the moon. You wanted me to teleport you to the moon? Sure, why not? Okay. Hey, Keanu, I got to go. I'm going to go to the moon. All right, dude. Hey, hang 10, dude, and keep it groovy. I sure will. Say hi to your old lady girlfriend for me. You just want to say it to her face. Oh, okay. Hey, hello, Shetty. Hi, Keanu Reeves' girlfriend. Hey, hello, honey. Oh, I pooped my pants. Oh, okay. All right, Keanu, I'll see you later. All right, dude. Gigawaba min, manawa. Gigawaba min, manawa. All right, sweetie. Want to teleport to the moon? Make it so. Number 1. Take 2. Oh, Bloop. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NanaBOOZHOO. Are you on the moon? Yeah, it took me a long time to get up here. Well, it's a long distance, you know. Yeah. Boy, this communicator really works pretty well. Yeah, the technology is really pretty advanced. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to talk about the moon a little bit. Okay, you give me a call. Do you want me to teleport you home? Okay. Yeah, all right. So, here we are on the moon. Wow. It's not even cold. I thought it would be cold up here. You know, like David Bowie sang, colder than the moon. Well, it's been so long. And I've been putting out fire. No. So anyway, this is what they call... Well, I mean, yeah, okay. Right now your mind is going... It's trying to make sense. It's been brainwashed to it. There's part of you right now that really believes I'm on the moon. Okay? Because I'm in this box of this dimension, I'm being broadcast, and there are familiar pictures behind me. Part of you has been conditioned to kind of go, yeah. I mean, if it wasn't true, they wouldn't show it on TV, you know. So, this is for the young kids. Back in the days of the grandfathers. When should I start this? Should I start with the Nazis after World War II, starting NASA? Yeah, I guess. Once upon a time, there was a war called World War II. It was a sequel to World War I. And there was a little guy named Adolf Hitler who rounded up a bunch of Jews and killed them in camps, allegedly. and then China got involved, and the Philippines, and Pearl Harbor, and some brave Ojibwe warriors from America went over there and cleaned up everything and won the war. And when we came back, they decided not to prosecute all the Nazi scientists. They said, hey, you know what, you guys? Why don't you come over here to America? We'll give you jobs. And they were like, yeah, okay, that's better than the gas chamber, I guess. So they came over and they started NASA. Wernher von Braun was the head of NASA, the National Aeronautic Space Agency. And these were literally rocket scientists. Forever, since then, whenever somebody wanted to talk about how something was difficult or wasn't, they always say, oh, it's not rocket scientists. Science. Rocket science is so tough. There's science, yeah. I mean, making an automobile, that's one thing. But to make a rocket, that's way harder. You know, they never say, oh, this isn't auto mechanics. They should. But instead they say, this isn't rocket science. And so NASA started making rockets. And in the, I guess, early 60s, they started shooting up rockets. And they found out that, or maybe they already knew, but when they got the technology, it was the first time in the history of the world, allegedly, that we had the technology to go up that high. Before that, you know, we had hot air balloons, the, Zeppelins, what else? Airplanes. But they were shooting rockets, straight up missiles, going as high as they could. And that's when they discovered there was a dome over the earth that you couldn't get through. Exactly like it says in the Bible. Well, then along comes Big Mouth John F. Kennedy. And Big Mouth John F. Kennedy says, we will go to the moon and do the other thing in this decade. Not because it is easy, but precisely because it is hard. And so the Illuminati got together and they're like, you know what? We got to shut this Big Mouth up. He doesn't even know that there's a dome over the thing. Doesn't he read a Bible? And they were like, no, he's Catholic. They never read the Bible. They don't know what's written in there. He believes everything his priest tells him. So, okay, well, let's fake going to the moon because Big Mouth here says we're going to have to do it now. But they arranged to just shoot his head off. They go, I'm so mad I could just shoot that guy's head off. So, I don't know what year. One day, President John F. Kennedy was going for a ride with his wife and a bunch of CIA guys, or Secret Service, I guess. And it was a beautiful day, so they decided to take the convertible down in Dallas, Texas. And then the Illuminati shot him from 3 different angles and framed a guy named Mark David Chapman, I think. And then killed him before he could be tried or any investigation. Years later, they would come out with a video, but people would forget that there was no video that day of the president being shot, even though it was a parade, a presidential parade. Somehow there was no video that day, much like 9/11. But 8 years later, the Zapruder films or whatever was released to the on the news. They said, yeah, look, here's proof that the president was shot in a parade in Dallas. And history just kind of went along with it. Meanwhile, NASA pretends to shoot up a rocket with 3 men on it 6 different times all the way here to the moon. They didn't even use a teleporter. They flew essentially a missile with people in it. No toilet. The Apollo 11, the first time they said that they landed here on the moon here. Yeah, right over there. See, there's the lunar lander. If I had a picture, you'd laugh. They shot a rocket up here and floated around in space and flew around for 3 days. Dropped 2 guys on the surface. They got back in, shot off from the moon. It's easy to shoot something off the moon and go to Earth. It's really hard to shoot something off of Earth and go to the moon. But there was no toilet in the rocket ship or the lunar lander or anything. Story is they wore diapers and just pooped in their own spacesuits with hoods, I guess. I don't. For 3 days and nights. Grown men eating in a closed capsule. 3 men for 3 days and nights pooped themselves in their spacesuits. There's no picture of the design of the super advanced technology diaper that space astronauts would have to wear because there was no bathroom, there was no plumbing. They didn't think anybody would ask that many questions. So they faked coming to the moon 6 times in 6 years, 3 years. I think it was 3 years. Okay. Right now, all the baby boomers' minds are closing. They were like, wow, why am I listening to a puppet? But just opening, everybody believed it, except a lot of people didn't. But all your grandparents believed it. And all the baby boomers are like so proud of themselves somehow. You have to understand, this is a generation that were brainwashed into caring about their state's football team. Whether if the Vikings went to the Super Bowl, the average Minnesotan would say, hey, we're going to the Super Bowl. I hope we win the Super Bowl. And I'm like, you're going to the Super Bowl, Dad? I didn't even know you tried out for the Vikings. Get just mad when they lose 4 times in a row. Oh, I can't believe we lost the Super Bowl. No, take it easy. You didn't lose anything. A bunch of black millionaires lost. Take it easy. But, so they lied about coming to the moon 3 times. 6 times. And then quit coming altogether. It's been over... Have they had the 50th anniversary? I don't remember. Anyway, it's coming up on 50 years, or we just passed, it's been a long time. I think it was it 1972? 74? Nixon was in office the last time they faked going to the moon. But what this is a backdrop. This is a picture of what they call Earthrise. And they say, yeah, there's your proof. Because that floor doesn't look fake at all. That's how the horizon looks, right, guys? And you'll notice, like, every picture of outer space from NASA, they never have stars. That's not a star up there. That's just I got a tack in my green screen. See if I can I move that over there? Anyway. There's never any stars in NASA pictures of Earth. Oh, by the way, there's only 2 pictures of Earth. That's the other thing. Every other picture they claim, or they just put in, they always call it an image. Because they're paintings. They're Photoshop paintings of nothing. I mean, of what they call the Earth. But this one they say is an actual photograph. Because even though they said they went to the moon 6 times, nobody thought to bring a camera until the last time. On the last time home. Well, this one they say they took from the moon. They said this was a camera on the moon of the Earth. Now, nobody thought of it at the time. But years later, another picture came out. I might as well just find it. I'm not really on the moon, you guys. This is so dumb. The more I think about it, just the more... Alright. So then, Chinese, not getting the memo that to run everything by the American space program first, came out with a story that said, hey, guess what? We have a spaceship that flew on the dark side of the moon. Took a picture. Oh, no, look, there's two Earths now. That must be the alternate reality. Anyway, they said, yeah, we flew behind the, way behind the moon. Took a picture. Took a video, actually. You can watch this image where the moon moves in front of the Earth. And then somebody finally goes, okay, what is it then? How far away is the moon? The moon's smaller than the Earth. Why is this picture the Earth smaller? What? Shouldn't the Earth then take up the entire sky if you're taking a picture from the moon? One of these pictures is fake, is what they said. Is what you'd have to come up with. Or, more realistically, they are both fake, obviously. Obviously. You don't have to be an artist to see when something isn't a work of art. This isn't a real picture of anything. That's not a real picture of anything. We don't live on a blue marble with clouds that floats around and black space that you can't see stars once you're out there for some reason. But you can see the sun. So what I'd like to do right now, I guess, is teleport. Sweetie, I just blew the whole thing. You were doing so good. Yeah, sorry. Should we do another bit? Can you teleport me to just as high up as we can go? Do you think it'll work? Yep. I'm going to teleport way up high. Like 75,000 feet? 100,000 feet? I'm not sure. I should really... Anyway, let's go take a look at the sun. I'm going to teleport you close to the sun. But wouldn't that be 94 million miles away? Nope. Same distance as the Earth, as the moon. Okay. One to teleport to near the sun. Make it so, number one. Hey everybody. When you get this close to the sun, when you get this high up, You just start floating because of gravity. Gravity is real. I mean, gravity is real. Ooh. And you get farther away from the ground, there's less gravity, and you just start floating, like in space. That's not ridiculous. But anyway, so there's the sun. How am I going to do this? I got to quit trying to do this. Bloop. Hello? Sweetie, will you teleport me home? Sure. Why'd you teleport? Thank you so much. Welcome back. Thank you, sweetheart. So anyway, I guess my point is, as you can see from all these stupid green screen tricks, that's all NASA is. It's fake pictures, but also the huge deception that since we were little kids, from everything from Star Trek, all this talk about outer space, black holes, gravity, it's a scam, man. And I can't work my mouse today, sweetie. Yeah. So this is what the sun really looks like. This is just a regular picture of the sun. It's not a NASA picture of this exploding weird thing. Guy went up as high as he could. Oh, and yeah, I guess this is my point too, sweetie. I don't know if the Earth is flat. I don't believe we live on a ball in outer space. But in the highest picture you can get, there's no curvature. Neil deGrasse Tyson, the 3 times sexual assault accused rapist guy, and alcoholic, I think, allegedly. I didn't really, I'm not, get sued for libel here. But, he says, he mocks people who go, well, how high up do you have to go to see the curve? And you don't get a straight answer. You get this mocking if you go, okay, what is gravity? This is gravity. And he drops a microphone. No. How come if you had a helium balloon that would go the opposite direction? Where, is it possible gravity is a Freemasonic lie to explain all kinds of stuff? Oh, you know what I saw a video of? What's that? Somebody separating water in an enclosed thing with sound waves. You could actually separate water from water and have an airspace in the middle with vibration of sound. But it had to be in an enclosed container. Kind of like it seems like we live in. So, anyway, this is a video that got censored on Facebook. So I guess we can still share the link. But when I played this video on Facebook, I tried to post it 3 times. Each time it came back with some sort of international strike, whatever, that said I was not allowed to show it, that nobody would be allowed to see it. It wasn't just I was a copyright infringement. It was a weird, I'd never had that kind of content warning. So I thought I'd share it with you guys. And then you want to come up here and say hello? Sure. All right. Miigwech Biz and Dawieg. Thank you for listening. And I will see you again. Up next, the beautiful, the lovely, the gorgeous and talented Natasha. Keep up, min. Minawa. goes. Oh, look, kids. There's the rocket. It's about to separate. This is one of 2 rockets. There's a second rocket that's flying right next to it, taking this video. Apparently. I don't know how else they would have gotten this shot. But they've got perfect, they can just track that rocket. They must have a really fast drone. There it goes. A big flying vaccination needle. And then this is what happens. It goes up and it comes down again, right in the ocean. Every time. It has to. Here we are in Apollo 11. There's the Earth from outer space, you guys. Oh, look at that. Except, oh no, wait. They just faked it from inside that thing. Which is, oh, I guess we're just, I don't know what this is. This is as realistic as anything else NASA's put out. There it is. Actual footage. Wait, what's this now? Oh, it's a textbook showing us exactly how they filmed the moon landing. No, they couldn't have faked this. No way. Oh. I guess there's a photograph of them faking it. Okay. I thought this was a conspiracy theory. Huh. What do they just admit it now? Oh, there he is. First man on the moon. Oh, there he is golfing or something. Now this thing, believe it or not, kids, is a rocket ship. This flies. That landed on the moon. That's a picture of a spaceship on the moon. And there's the Neil Armstrong giving a salute to the flag. America owns the moon now. Yeah. And there's a dune buggy. Yep. Gotta pack a dune buggy when you fly to the moon. Here's a guy who fell on the moon. Oh. 1/6 the gravity. Yep, push that down. Okay, whoops. Wow, it's weird. He almost looks like he's on strings. It almost looks like they're faking it. But nah, why would they fake it? Why would they lie? Okay, this is great. This is actual footage from the moon of them taking off. Hey, you guys, you forgot somebody. The cameraman who's still on the surface.
Yeah.
Because he had to tilt the camera up. Look, you can't see the... What? Oh, here we go. This is a spaceship landing to Earth. Oh, I guess they just throw it out the back of a window.
Name one other time that the greatest moment in human history was deleted to save tapes by an organization that gets $24 billion a year.
Yeah.
So where is this hard evidence?
I haven't seen anything that indicates the telemetry data is even in existence, and as I said, even if we had it, we don't have the machines to play it back.
Oh.
Right, we've been unable to track it down. I mean, we don't know where this telemetry data ended up. And
NASA
we don't know
archivist.
what path it may have taken. So, unfortunately, I'm afraid I can't really give you much of a clue as to where this data ended up.
We went there and no country followed. We didn't set up bases there. We never went back. We have no scientists up there. It's the one time in human history that's the technology, we lost the technology and it's too painful to recreate. That was one of the most senior astronauts who said that.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Oh, thank you. That explains it.
The moon rocks contain trace elements that only exist on Earth. Neil Armstrong gave Holland a piece of wood. And there is no chance you can broadcast live television from that distance with that amount of power now, let alone in the late 60s. It's all bullshit.
That was Owen Benjamin. Big
Wow.
Bear. Check out his podcast. Oh, Did these guys go to the moon, or did somebody, threaten their families? Anyway, we never went to the moon.
BOOZHOO! How you doing? Yeah, we never went to the moon. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Why do I say that?
Because, right now people are getting triggered.
I know. People don't ever just... I think it's when people get angry at you for saying this stuff. They're being, it's... Triggered is kind of a, what do you call it? Asperger's term. But, it's a post-traumatic stress disorder term. But the people's conditioning, their programming. Okay, there would be no reason why the sun would not heat the moon to almost the same temps as the Earth. Yeah, oh, that's brilliant. I never thought of that. If the Earth and moon revolved around the sun. Yeah, why wouldn't the, well, because the atmosphere, I guess. Because they just throw numbers out, hoping nobody will think about it. Because apparently, by NASA's story, the moon is super hot during the day when the sun's on it. Like hotter than the inside of an oven. And super, super cold when it's not. But also, you're being asked to totally ignore your own senses. We can look at it and go, is that really 400,000 miles away? 436,000 miles away? Is the sun really 93 million miles away? And a perpetually burning thing that never shrinks? You would think by now, if the sun was just a burning ball of gas in the cold outer space, that after all these years it would have gotten smaller. Oh no, it's a star. You don't understand science. La la la. System of control, waters. You heard. They won't let me type. Oh no, system. Let's see any flatheads here. Flat stuff Earth is here. All right. We lied about the moon. They sincerely apologize for the inconvenience this has caused you. Wouldn't that be great? I would actually be back on board with science fiction if NASA one day came out and was like, all right, listen, you guys. We sincerely apologize. We apologize for any inconvenience our lies about going to the moon have caused you all. I know a lot of you have given up, your religions based on the stuff we've lied about. We're sorry. Obviously, space is the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Was not a joke. It is obviously, we had 2001, A Space Odyssey, and then we had the moon landing. Same people, same script, whatever. It's just a movie. And we lied about it all. We're a bunch of Satan worshippers and secret society people, Freemason, You think they'll ever do that?
I highly doubt it.
Me too. I don't know. So it goes, or so they say. Is that from Slaughterhouse-Five? Milwaukee has 3 horticultural domes, plus a baseball stadium dome. I believe in dome coverage. Yeah, me too. Zagame, la la la, BOOZHOO, Zagame. Zagame says, Roger,
You should. I'm 63 and it helped me. I couldn't go down 6 steps, but then gave up sugar and voila! Voila! Better in 3 days. Is that right? Wow. Sugar is the cause of so many problems and nobody knows it. When I had Lyme's disease, I gave up sugar for a time and recovered. And you know what else, sweetie?
What's that?
Lately, I've been eating a lot of sugar again, and I feel kind of crappy.
What do you mean?
Well, you know, taking long naps, and at the end of the day, I start to feel kind of, not dizzy, but just kind of old or something. It's hard to walk. Kind of like I had Lyme's disease again. And got to cut out the sugar.
Yeah.
But maybe it's also the quart of whiskey.
It might be the whiskey you're drinking every night.
It's either that or the cookies. I can't decide. No. I noticed that a chicken with Spanish eyes is an Apollo spacecraft with improvements now. Links like this or this. Spanish eyes in is Apollo. Chicken was... I don't know what this means. Just trading videos back. Is that a blueberry bagel with a mushroom in the middle? Oh, I don't know. Once I was a fool, dreaming Diana smoked a day, and then yesterday I found you. BOOZHOO, Diane Swope. Welcome back to... Diane's here, sweetie.
Okay, BOOZHOO, Diane.
And Curtis Mills is here. Curtis, you nut. What are you doing there up so early? Curtis says, I heard the moon is just a reflection on the dome of Earth. I've heard that theory too, that it's somehow a projection onto the dome. Or it might come from outside onto the dome or something. Like you couldn't land on it. Nothing can land on it. But I don't really understand that. I don't trust anything I've ever heard anymore. Here's the final word about some of this. The fake moon landing is one thing. The flat earth theories are another thing. Biblically, there's a lot of evidence that at least at one time everyone agreed that there was a dome of firmament over the land. And that the stars were placed in the firmament and moved together all around us. And that there was a sun and the moon floating in the sky and it moved around us. That was just the common, agreed upon, common sense. Water is wet. It always finds its level. Up is up, down is down. You know. But I'm kind of entering this post-conspiracy theory place where now a lot of the people who've kind of rolled out the videos exposing, so-called exposing the flat earth, are getting exposed as being government shills too. Because all this kind of came out, I know for me and a lot of people, it was like 2016 maybe, when YouTube had tons of videos of people doing experiments proving that the Earth wasn't a globe, wasn't a spinning ball in outer space. And there were tons of videos about people tearing apart the history and exposing NASA and Nazis and stuff like that. And there was all this stuff and your mind was blown. It really was when I started being a conspiracy theory. It was only like 5 years old. Or as a theorist. But then you start to realize that could that be a psychological operation? You know, mind control. Everyone talks about, you know, mind control to Major Tom. Everyone talks about this idea of mind control being a thing the government can use on people. But you never think it might be happening to you. If you were under
psychological warfare, if there was such a thing as a psychological operation from a government agency trying to change something in culture, society, to change the thinking of the masses, wouldn't they, would you know what was happening to you? So I almost feel like they rolled out, like maybe it is the truth, I don't know. But for some reason, I think it was orchestrated to now get enough people to no longer believe the old stories about science. It almost feels like we were being played because it tore apart. It was another one of these divide and conquer things. It's like, okay, are you Republican or a Democrat? Are you a person of color or white? Are you straight or are you gay? Do you believe in the science or are you anti-science? Now are you a vaxxer or are you an anti-vaxxer? And I'm thinking, is there another agenda above all that? Why are they trying to ruin all our Christmases and create so many such subjects that you can't talk about with your family? Because, family gatherings are ruined by things like, yeah, Nixon was a liar. What? They never went to the moon. But the flat earth is definitely that. Brought in religion again, Do you believe in your Bible or not? What? So sometimes I think, if somebody asks, well, could flat earth be a psychological operation? I'm like, yeah, I think it is. It could be flat. I don't know. I don't trust anybody. And you guys don't know either. So take it easy. Curtis Mills, yeah. Divide and conquer, exactly. Curtis knows what I'm talking about.
Curtis is woke.
You think he's woke? Does he support transgendered bathrooms?
No, like he's taking the red pill and he's wide awake.
He's wide awake. Curtis. Kaya Thunder. Kaya's back, sweetie.
Oh, get out of here. Hey, BOOZHOO, Kaya.
Me no kika shape, shinabs, shinab For you chamokes, Kaya just said, good morning, Indians. I like that. That's what we should call ourselves.
What's that?
Indians. No, not Indian. There's NDNS. Here come the Indians. Sunny day. How we doing on time, sweetie?
Looks like we're about out of time.
Wow, that hour went by fast.
It sure did.
Michael, do you want to add anything?
You want to beg for their money?
Okay. Hey, everybody. If you'd like to support BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, which, by the way, can we change the name of the show?
What do you want to call it? BOOZHOO Natasha?
No. But we got interviewed by Indian Country Today. Next week, we're going to come out with an article on Indian Country Today. It's so cool, I've known about Indian Country Today since I was a little girl. But they did an interview on us, and the lady had to go, okay, what's up with your show now? Is the character NanaBOOZHOO? Is it BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO? Or is it BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO? Is he called Mr. BOOZHOO? What? And I realized, not everybody knows what BOOZHOO means.
Oh, right.
If we assume everyone knows that means hello. And so it means, hello, NanaBOOZHOO. But for people who've never heard of Ojibwe language, which is most of the country, they don't know
What would you call it? The BOOZHOO crew?
We call it the BOOZHOO crew, or we could call it Ojiberish.
We do have the graphic for that book.
Yeah, it'd probably help selling the book.
Let's think about it. It's not a bad idea.
What do you guys think? Should we change the name of the show to Ojiberish? I don't know if I could ever do that. Or should we change it just to Natasha, the lovely and the talented? No.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. Anyway, if you'd like to support the show, We got links in the description to Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe. And you can be like Zagame and give us a super chat. Or if you'd like to order books by Micah Lyons, books are on sale at Amazon.com. Books like Mixed Blood. Mixed Blood. The story of a little mixed-blooded vampire elf who goes to boarding school. And unless you got anything else? Nope, go ahead. Just want to say, miigwech bizandawieg. I had it right the first time. Miigwech bizandawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech ganawabieg. Thank you for watching. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
This is Michael Lyons.
Thanks so much.
And I will see you again. See, we could never change because that's like stuck in my brain now. You have been watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. And we got so many intro songs where we sing BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
Yeah, that's probably never gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, see you tomorrow.
When to teleport?
Make it so, number one.
I don't think I can.
Why not?
It's all screwed up.
Really?
Yeah, I can't explain it.
It's not going to work?
Nope.
Okay. Well, everybody, see you tomorrow. And live stream. Do.